Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
I hate you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me! And that's when I noticed the cold breeze. The ankle's a little mean. The ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny stick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done.
So, good day, you guys. First off, just want to get out of the way. Yes, we are not going to refer to these as Big Cherry Retro Reacts. I heard some of y'all, it was a bit confusing. I don't really know why it matters, but I hear ya. I'm going to take it in and just consider it as y'all care. However, it is going to stand in the place of some Big Cherries someday. And we'll just keep the Big Cherries to like old clips and segments from her actual vlogs and whatnot. So instead, to make it super clear for everyone, we're going to refer to these as LCU recaps, not Big Cherry Retro Reacts, alright? Kidding, that was a stupid grandpa joke, alright? No, but we are going to keep doing these, but yeah. So, welcome on in, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to a brand new LCU React. Retro, whatever. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe. So, the one that we got today, holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh, we're going to be here forever. It's 32 minutes. Of course, courtesy of Apathetic Facts, everyone go like, go subscribe. The title of this one is Amberlynn Reed just blew up Keem's entire plan. I mean, that's what she does, blow up. Ooh. But yeah, so that's the plan, you guys. And then we're going to later do Foodie and Not Like That. And, and then we'll see what the afternoon brings. But yeah, thank you so much as always, you guys. Hope everyone's having a beautiful and lovely somewhat end to their week. You know, we're heading to a weekend. And yeah, with that, let's just dive right on into this, guys. Shall we?
I do have a fear of losing viewers because of success. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm afraid I'll be dead.
Then do something.
Do I choose health or do I choose money?
Girl, I, as a person, am nowhere near as bad as Hater Nation.
And I say that with my chest. Literally with my chest. I did not
I hate that one.
create this community at all. It's fat phobia.
Hey girls.
Hey, Appa!
Oh, Scooter has announced he's leaving the LCU. Again. And
Thank God.
listen, normally this would just be his weekly scheduled resignation, but the timing? Oh, the timing is interesting, because apparently there were rumblings of things coming out, and suddenly he's prioritizing his mental health, which, valid, but also very convenient.
I mean, it's the Girl World playbook, you know? You're starting to get some heat or about to, and, oh, let me just, you know, take a step back from my mental health.
So Scooter posts this long, emotional goodbye about how the LCU changed his life. He's grateful. He loves everyone.
I bet Amber was liking it, like, oh, I'm gonna miss you so much, baby.
It just stopped being fun, which is interesting, because it didn't stop being fun during the views, the attention, the relevance.
The money. The money.
It stopped being fun when people started asking questions. Funny how that works. Well, immediately the replies were not buying the peaceful retirement narrative, because
Trial investigation? What?
now people are directly referencing allegations and an investigation. Now the peaceful emotional goodbye starts looking more like strategic timing, because if you were completely blindsided and innocent,
Oh, from Alex is shook. So yeah, apparently there was/is going to be revelations about Scooter coming out, and that's why he dipped as soon as there was rumblings of something bubbling up. Doesn't exactly scream innocent, does it? Ooh.
you'd probably stay and defend yourself, right?
You only quit because I said that I was going to investigate you, which is sus as don't care. Be mad about it.
And now, enter Amber, because Scooter leaving didn't just shake the LCU, it also conveniently shook Amber's entire Fat Camp storyline, which is funny because she spent weeks blaming everyone else for her not going. Tina, Fupa, Mike, etc.
Wait. How ironic is it that Emily decides to come and visit during Fat Camp? So, oh, I just can't, guys. Sorry. Nope, I just can't. My girlfriend, who hasn't come and seen me all year, is gonna come and finally see me right during that specific week. I don't know.
And now, it's Scooter's fault.
We have quite the episode.
I am, again, just going to reiterate, I'm glad, though, that Tech is taking the part. I think he does a phenomenal just job in general, but miles better than freaking Scooter.
Quite the heavy stuff to talk about today. And it's not just Amber. We're talking about Scooter. He quit on us yesterday.
Yeah.
I know Amber has been feeling a certain way about it. Feels like
Ooh, who cares?
Scooter's being attacked when he can't come up here to represent himself. Fupa, I don't
Yes, he can. He's the one that decided to walk out.
know if I've heard your take on it. How you feel about this whole drama around Scooter?
I'm really to share my take.
Can you shut the fuck up? He didn't ask you. Asked, what's her face? Fupa, sorry.
I don't want to start crying, but like
Oh my
I am
God.
really sad. Me and Amber both agree on this that we really love the dynamic between the three of us.
I am gonna cry. I'm like
Gross.
disappointed.
If all three are in agreement that, oh, we love our dynamic, I ain't buying it. I ain't in for the gag of it all. Like, nah, count me out. I want Amber to hate someone.
By the LCU. When it comes to hosts, when it comes to viewers,
Oh, God.
instead of people caring about Scooter, like people are dragging him, like you have impact. So what you say, people are going to like absorb that. And they're going to start thinking like you. And that's just how it is being a influencer. You have an impact with your words, and you are impacting the way that people think about Scooter.
Scooter has baited
What? Again, it's... I think it comes back to narcissism, maybe, I don't know. But, like, I always find a major red flag whenever someone's like, oh, well, they did this, blah, blah, blah. They targeted everyone against me. Dog, audiences are not that stupid, all right? And they're not that blind. They're going to make up an opinion of you based off of what they see.
for he lies and manipulates.
His mom can confirm, I can confirm. Me and Scooter talk in text behind the scenes, not co-host to co-host, but friend to friend. It just breaks my heart because I know Scooter's a good person. I know that. Like,
You have never met this person in real life, a day in your life, and you know he's a good person.
me, Scooter, and Fupa, we have a dynamic that like people genuinely enjoy watching.
Can you tell Captain Planet that she is talking
Captain Planet.
out of her ass? Long live Latinos.
Okay, work. I want Scooter to come in and just like yell at her. Didn't he? Didn't he pop in somewhere and just yelled about Amber? Could've sworn.
Can you talk about him?
He's in his 20s for crying out loud. Like,
CG says, I won't be sympathetic
Okay, that's an excuse for what, Amber? For what?
into excusing his bad behavior. He literally was listening to a private call. We should address that soon.
wait, Buff Weeb as in Buff Weeb? Called me a ham planet?
Ham Planet.
You see, when I was sending him money when he was on Nerds, oh, he was all about that Amberland. I fucking hate fake bitches. Fuck you.
Hey guys,
Well, Amber's the fakest one, so it makes sense why she hates herself so much.
don't forget to plug the Discord. It's totally safe space full of creeps and gooners. And on the weekends, there's a chance that even your private calls.
That face was a little interesting, and that's what kind of the vibe that I always got was like, there's probably some fucking weirdos in that VC and shit. And now I heard some of the leaked messages from Amber. She sounds so fucking crazy in there, dude. Ugh.
And be shared with pieces of trash like Scooter and Zay. Kelly the Insgator for $20 says, Amber, once your script's leaked, the audience started side-eyeing everything you say. Now when you ask for compassion, chat wonders if it's a real life or just another scene in the show tonight. People notice the pattern.
So you can take your pattern and shove it up your butt. There's no script here.
Well, at least they can reach theirs.
This is all real.
Well,
I have
yeah.
never scripted anything. My scripts, I don't even know what you mean. They've been leaked. What the does that
My scripts.
even mean, first of all?
You guys fake drama all the time. Pardon us for not knowing what's real and what's fake.
I feel like there's no winning over some people. Some people just want to believe what they want to believe and like whatever.
So how are you going to say, hold on, Miss Foop, how are you going to say that y'all really love the dynamic that we have here behind the scenes, blah, 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 behind the scenes, implying shit's going down behind the scenes. And then you come on here and it's all this, oh, arguing and, oh, we hate each other, can't stand each other. But, oh, behind the scenes, we all work really well. You see. Like, I don't know, maybe I could get behind the troll of it all if it was just better thought out. But this just seems mentally very lazy.
Oh, now it's people just believe what they want to believe?
No, of course.
Earl, you literally built your platform believing what you saw. You were calling it out too. You understood the patterns. You understood the bait. But now that you're sitting next to it instead of watching it, suddenly it's all just misunderstood? Interesting.
Well, of course. Because there's now money tied directly to Amber. Amber specifically liking Fupa. If Amber starts to really hate Fupa like the way she does to, I think, like, Zay, then it's over. Fupa's kicked from the show. She's obviously kissing Amber's ass behind the scene just as much as anyone else.
Reed, you said you don't like fake people, and you're crying over one of the fakest motherfuckers that ever got hosted in this universe. He was literally just on the last stream caught being part of a squad that was listening to private phone calls that a host was having with a sex worker, was working their way into this community.
I'm sorry, but you
That's weird.
want to know something? Here on the locale bus, we've already talked about it, but no one fucking listens to Amberlyn fucking Reed. I literally don't.
I hate how she can't actually have, like I do think a part of the argument here is real. Not the argument they're having, but like the arguments in general on the LCU, I do think they're real, but not with Amber. Because she's always going to play this stupid, almost bimbofied character, which Amber will never be. But it's almost kind of what she's playing into.
Actually, what you are just...
Honesty!
She can't have an actual conversation. It's all just this role she's playing.
No, I don't give a fuck about you.
Let's be real. Be real.
What you are proving is that you are not compassionate towards Scooter. What if, like, he actually is having
fucking cares? Oh my god.
Mental health issues, and that is the reason why he is acting the way he is.
So you still can't have a conversation about it? The fuck?
He came up on live and attacked me for having mental health issues like 2 months ago.
And
what are you saying? You didn't like fake people.
I know nothing about that.
To be fair as well, if I can add on that
here to tell you.
If we're currently trying to be like, okay, well, 2 wrongs, like he wronged me, so I'm allowed to wrong him. But if that's how you want to teach the community...
Oh, shut up, Amber. Shut up. Your girlfriend dumped you, so you went onto your platform and told everyone that she was trying to kill you. Shut up.
You want to make impact like that? Is that how you plan on teaching your children too?
Do you know what a factory reset is?
And you know what? Her saying on here that when she gets, in her BPD moment, that she will say anything, I think she means that. She means it. But I think she means it as in she'll say or do anything. And I would almost consider that an admission that her being threatened to be kicked out of her girlfriend's home was enough to send her into that mindset where she then would have done something to Rarity.
Amberlyn Reed.
Yes, but can you explain to me why
need a factory reset because they've got too much on their phone. You're one of those people with too much on your phone. You need a factory reset.
Oh no, I think she needs her phone and all of the previous ones that she has saved searched through. I really do.
You do not live in the real fucking world. If you opened your fucking eyes and paid attention to the Scooter's not only been accused of, but has admitted to, you'd understand that he's admittedly said he's a gooner.
Because
I do find that weird. Why would you listen in on someone else's, like, sexy private time call? I don't know if that's exactly what happened, but, like, that is weird.
Sucks. A lot of the fucking people who watch us can suck, just like you.
Okay.
Heavy side-eye, Amber. Heavy side-eye. Again, we can go through the whole list of things you have been accused of, which most people know. Never in their life. With or without a platform, mind you.
That's fine. Scooter loved to have dramas. He loved to have fights with people. He loved to cause fucking issues.
There might be a lot of very controversial people out there, but if we really look at, like, the grand scheme of it all, how many are really, really controversial, like Amber, Foodie, all them, and then how many are just, like, annoying, you know?
It comes to him, he quits and runs away. This is like the 8th time, Amberlyn Reed. If he stays,
I'm sorry, but if he
gets better and comes back, he'll leave you again. Yeah, you worked with a guy that was into some weird shit, and you're sweeping for it.
Like what?
I don't know, listening into people's conversations. This is Girlwell, right? He was talking about you. He said, Amberlyn Reed's got girls in my DMs. You're direct.
Yeah, well, of course Amber would be a predator, too. I mean...
traffic into his DMs. You're pulling girls out of this universe and setting up your boy. So maybe you're weird too, Amberlyn Reed.
I like him. Why can't we have him on more?
It is what it is. Like, I don't see anything wrong with what Scooter was doing.
I'm sure you don't, you fucking creep.
So if that makes me a fucking creep, call me a creep.
I think that was a ploy, because people do call her a fucking creep and a predator. So I think that's a ploy for her to make it, well, people just call me that because a Scooter.
The thing that Steak's talking about directly was he was on a live stream saying, "Thank you, Amberlyn. Now that I'm working with you, I have all these women in my fucking DMs. I'm gonna get fucking laid, and it's all thanks to Amberlyn."
He was just saying that because Girl World has a lot of girls in it. He was just saying.
And did he literally actually believe that anyone would touch him? You know what? I'm going to speak to the hypothetical ladies out there that might have genuinely messaged Scooter out of interest. Sweetie, hold my hand. Hold my hand when I say this to you. You can do so much better. Ew. Ew, David.
Amber has her fake serious face on. Amber was a complete
the puppy
to Scooter the entire time and threatened his job. Amber tells on everyone to Keem like a tattletale. Every time someone loses their bag,
period.
Amber is behind it.
Me and Scoot.
And that's how it ran in Girl World too, okay? Anytime someone lost their bag, usually around the holidays, not making light of that, it was always Amber that was responsible, for false flagging their channel multiple times.
Our friends, the outside of this, the entertainment we bring to the show is purely for entertainment, so oh my god.
Where's the entertainment then, Pooks? I'm waiting on it.
Thank you for the Monday.
See, this is
Eye roll.
exactly what we've been saying. All that screaming, all that fake outrage, all those dramatic walk-offs. And the whole time they're texting behind the scenes like besties.
Right. They tell on themselves every time because I don't think, other than tech, they're too fucking bright about what they're doing.
You emotionally invested while she's backstage coordinating the script.
Posh Josh says, what's missing is the lore from last summer when Lacey and Sweet Tea outed Scooter for sending late night messages to two women and then deleting later when sober. Steak and Tech have seen a larger behavior set. That is true. I've seen Scooter engage in some stuff throughout the year.
I mean, hey, listen. If he's sending out for a booty call, that's on you, my guy. That's on you. Whatever. As long as you're, I guess, respectful about it, you know?
Like it's a false outrage, and let me explain why. Now that Scooter's gone, Scooter like quit for real. People are trying to prove that like he's some sort of creep. There's like a false outrage going with it because.
Well, I mean, birds of a feather.
I have already talked about this on Bus, which is one of the top viewed shows, bitches. Like, look how many people are watching us. Like, I don't know what to tell you about it. So now that people are acting brand new about it, even though it's already been talked about, just.
Yet, mind you, we now have the foresight, I guess, knowing that she did her own show where she was the main star. People could come in and say whatever they wanted to her, and they didn't.
Goes to show that people actually don't give a f. They're just doing it for the drama and to make Scooter look worse. And that's the way that I feel.
Okay, well, like, I give a fuck what you think. It's like asking a toad on the sidewalk, like, sir, what do you think about this?
But how do you feel? A girl had
That's Karina going up to the squirrels. What do you think about this, sir?
her privacy stolen from her. Scooter at the time was still a community manager. And
Are you going to ignore what I just said?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
You think it's false outrage? Like, why didn't people talk about it before?
I don't think it's false outrage.
Why didn't people talk about it before, though?
I think Bush has like a unique audience, and the message didn't spread far as the LCU.
I disagree, but that's fine.
Sometimes it takes time. It takes time. You were acting weird with Libby, and, you know, people called it out in the moment, but look at where we are now. Years later, and you still get dragged through the fucking mud.
Okay, I'm a nosy ass bitch. I'll be real. Like, and if someone was streaming like one of their private phone calls I'd be in that too. Like, let me get the tea real quick. I'm just
I think it's kind of implied that it wasn't about tea, though.
being real.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably would too.
This is like
Because you're a fucking weirdo, okay? You're a fucking weirdo. And sorry, Fupa, but if you want to align yourself with that, then you're a little weird, too.
one of those classic "Are you a girl's girl?" questions, right? If you were hanging out with a guy and you know he has a girlfriend or whatever, find out he's cheating, do you tell the girlfriend?
I do.
As much as I would love to drink some tea, sis, I would be wanting to know what's going on in the background. I'm not gonna let a girl be out there thinking that, you know, she's calling some dude daddy and I'll move in here. We can do this like IRL. Scooter was the community manager. This was an intern in the community with another.
Yeah, that's inappropriate. Just inherently, that's inappropriate. If it was some random discussion, conversation, whatever, yeah, but...
host in the community.
So talk about reaction
Ooh, Zay. Okay.
channels. When they go real life and they get real information and they drop it, are we blaming the viewers for watching that information, or are we blaming the reaction channel for going and airing out that information?
90% of the people who are giving judgment right now would have done the exact same thing.
So now we enter.
To be fair, I'm still not 100% on what was done. I'm going off of the assumption that, like, they were listening to some spicy phone call between two people. But if one party was unaware the phone call was being recorded like that, then that is wrong.
For the plot twist nobody had on their bingo card. Emily suddenly becomes Simmet 1. Emily never actually left the LCU Discord. She
No, of course she didn't.
just changed her name, and her YouTube name too. And what's wild isn't just the name change, it's what was said under that name. Because under this new alias, someone posted that Amber was not new to the feeder lifestyle.
Oh. Well, we knew. We been knew. Come on.
And normally, that'd just be another random internet comment, except people clicked the profile, and the URL traced back to Emily's original account.
This could be a complex troll. However, I could see Emily being that foolish.
So now suddenly, this isn't just internet gossip. This is looking like someone forgot.
If we're being so for real, Tommy, throughout this whole process, has seemed really naive and stupid to how internet fame or internet infamy actually works. And she's been really careless and really sloppy with how she conducts herself online. Just going to say that.
To switch accounts before speaking freely.
So I was talking about how you guys found a comment. She had commented on 2 different videos. And I said that you had confirmed it was Emily. So can you like explain how you actually confirmed that it was her?
When Tommy was first in the Discord under the account that people had confirmed heard in the VC speaking, it was under a YouTube account that was linked, right?
Oh, Amber, why are they all of a sudden allowed to talk about Emily, huh?
The same the handle for the YouTube account is the one for the Simmet one. It didn't change because they just changed the name. You can see the URL is the same Tommy account that was the one linked in the Discord.
So I sent tech proof that's so what happened was someone days ago found out that Tommy changed her whole name, whole picture. I told her to do it because people were harassing her. I want to say over
Oh, you had to tell her?
a week. I don't know. It's been like maybe a week or so. She changed her and she changed her name probably way longer than a week. But a few days ago, people found it out. Like, it is honestly the creepiest thing I've ever seen. I do not know how. Yesterday, I was...
What do you mean you don't know how? She was sloppy.
I was in Locale Hero.
Actually, yeah, I don't know, so that could be a troll, because in order to link your account directly in a profile, you have to log into said account. So, ooh.
And during that time, my girlfriend was actually like sledding or tubing.
Sledding? Sledding? I know what she said, but...
or something. I don't know. But I'm looking at the chat while
I mean, that's basically what you're doing here.
I'm literally in Locale. And there's my girlfriend's name, and I just get so confused. And then I process, okay, so they're not speaking like her. They're like saying things that she would never say.
Amber, your own girlfriend called you Porcahontas and said your body looks like melted ice cream. What wouldn't she fucking say, dude?
I realized, okay, someone made a fake profile. So my girlfriend's @ is no longer the Oak situation type deal.
Remember how it was, I don't want to talk about it! And now we're, oh my girlfriend. You know what, Emily, if you're gonna do your thing, just fucking hurry it up already. She's so goddamn insufferable. Fucking hell.
But the person changed it to Tommy Oak because that's what she would always use for like everything. So it's a fake person. It's two fake people. And now when you go to search up, I guess.
I'm guessing so one account was fake and the other was real.
And Zayzooted, like called it out or whatever. I think the person deleted their account because I can no longer find it.
That was the real her. That was real Tommy.
That one was real.
That was Tommy.
Was
now, when Tommy changed her YouTube at, it becomes available. Anyone can now take that at and make it their at on YouTube. So someone made it their at, and then they were
What?
commenting, and so it was a different person. That at was changed. Tommy changed her at to a different thing that it showed on screen. It was like Sim something.
But when Tommy backwards with an S.
When Tommy's account was still in this server, the URL that I showed was the name that was the YouTube account that was linked. So even if they changed the name on the account, it would still show that as the URL. It still shows the old name.
No, it'll update. If you update your YouTube username, it'll update to whatever your new at is as the ending. So whoever claims the new at will then have that as their URL for their profile.
It might be a debatable one.
If you want to solve,
I'm heavily side-eyeing that. That seems like a lot of fucking effort. For what? For what?
this immediately, you can have Tommy comment somewhere.
Who cares that much about these two weirdos' relationship?
Right? And send a special message. And you can send that message to Zay and say, hey, Zay, that's the message you're going to send. And then boom, there's the YouTube account.
I don't know if she's watching, but I can message her.
Um,
Can you comment real quick?
Well, we're going to do it. We're doing it live!
Yes, but
Oh, call her up. Call up Ratatouille.
just out of respect, we just call her Tommy.
Yeah.
Remy? How ironic, right? How ironic. Remy the rat from Ratatouille, but Remy also, you know, Rosie's feeder now.
If you want to support the show and give that support and let us know what your opinions are.
He commented, "This is the real account." See, I don't know if it's real with a person. I'm scared.
There it goes.
That's just
She can't send you a text to confirm or not? No, probably not.
same account.
Where? If that's her, the URL is different.
What's the URL?
YouTube.com /@Simot1.
Yeah, that's the real Tommy.
That's
my girlfriend.
That's the URL you sent.
The fake person is Tommy Oak 26 because when Tommy changes her username, she also changes the at.
I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to fact check this, but
Now Amber says this is just some fake account.
This is a whole lot of hoopla, to be honest. I kind of don't care.
That could be true. Someone could have had an old account and renamed it. But what's interesting is this account didn't just pop up overnight. It's been sitting here since 2014. So either this is a long-standing account that suddenly became relevant, or someone had an old account ready to go. Either way, this is
What are the chances?
some random brand new troll account created 5 minutes ago. And Emily very well could have simply changed the URL.
So yeah, I just don't know why. Like, Zay is my op in the LCU, right? That's how we do it around here. So it's like, why would my girlfriend go to Zay's thing and be like, Zay's pretty? Like, that's not going to happen.
Your girlfriend literally was in other women's DMs while she was with you. What do you mean? What do you mean, Amber? At this point, what wouldn't Emily do? She looks fucking possessed. What wouldn't Emily do besides marry you? Sorry, gagged myself with that one.
It's not going to happen.
well,
So-
she did.
Rachel.
Period.
No, that was a different situation.
I mean,
How?
she was flirting with a reaction channel.
We're in a loyal relationship. That's not going
Yeah.
to happen.
And it happened again. Go figure.
That's not going to happen.
I don't put anything past her at this point.
I put it all past her.
Well,
But
Ew. Ew. And that just shows the absolute lack of self-respect that Amber has.
she's too skinny. I mean, clock it. That's true. Clock.
well, it's just
Anyways.
Ew. Emily, Sewer. She just confirmed again you're a feeder.
it was a
Tommy
bomb.
likes them big.
Yeah,
We all
well-
know this. It's okay.
Speaking of things we might need.
So then why did you lie about that so much in the beginning, huh?
I heard you're not going to fan camp anymore.
She wasn't going in the fucking first place.
So, I was only going for Scooter. Like, Scooter...
What a crock of shit.
...really wanted me to go. Like, it was actually really sweet, and we're friends, and I would have loved to meet him in person. And him and Gigi were coming to get me. That was the plan all along. And the minute he said that he quit and he wasn't going to fat camp, I, for myself, felt the biggest relief.
Oh, I bet.
I no longer had to go to fat camp. No. I don't want to leave my pets for 2 weeks. I also don't want to bring them because of what happened last time, Rarity running away. Cats are...
So does that mean you will never go and visit Emily ever again? Woohoo!
to adapt in situations. I do not want to leave them. Plus, I'm fat, and there are things that I have in my home that just make my life easier that I don't feel would be in a cabin at that camp.
She's talking about a sink corner. Because what would it be? The extra wide shower? Okay, sure. What else? What other accommodations does she need, though? The sink corner.
I never really wanted to go, and that's the truth.
Do you think the Scooter thing's an excuse then?
1,000%, like anything else.
Ultimately, it comes down to...
No, it's not an excuse. I was only going for Scooter. That was literally it. And now that Scooter's not going, I can finally be like, okay, well, I'm not going.
What? You were going to have Scooter wipe your ass? Or Gigi? Gigi, were you going to wipe her ass for her?
The fact that Amber's not going is bullshit. She's claimed she didn't want to go from day one. First it was Mike, then it was me, then it was Tina, and now it's Scooter. The fans want her to go. They want to see that content from her, and she's letting so many people down. She's letting Keem down. She's letting the other hosts down that wanted to do like fun stuff with her in real life.
I saw Tina in the chat before the show started. She literally said that I'm over Keem by not going. What does that mean? I understand, like...
She took the whole week off.
I like to joke around and be like, I'm the queen of the LCU. I'm everything. I literally don't think that.
Yeah, okay. The voice chats tell a very different story. We'll get there eventually, guys.
I'm not the only person that is gonna make it successful. Like, that's a crazy statement. And to put that all on me is not fair.
I think what Tina...
She's so dumb.
...is like... She's being forced to go because she, like Gigi said, like she's the face of the LCU. Her, Boogie, like all these people, they're being forced to go, and they don't have an option.
I don't think that's true. I think everyone has an option.
Well, it's kind of like the job requirement.
You cannot force.
They're getting punished, basically. Like,
doesn't even make sense. See, if I wasn't so fat, it would be different for me. Things are harder for me.
What? Some other people weigh more than you, dog.
As a fat person, traveling is not fun. Okay, like
Boogie has the same issues. Like, have you seen his fucking legs? They look like they're about to rot off, and he's...
Oh my god. You know damn well that's how Amber's be looking. We haven't seen them in years. She looks so much like her father.
Still going.
We have different legs, but yeah.
I doubt
Tina is an amputee, and she's still going. Well,
that I will say. Tina, girl, you did the damn thing. Not even Amber would.
That's not an excuse.
Although, to be fair, if Amber lost a leg, she'd be like, what, 100 pounds? Probably more lighter. She could probably move better.
I'm not going. So, sorry, someone said she was never going to go. Yes, I was.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, I was. Me, Scooter, Gigi, all had it planned. I have a fucking...
Let me guess, Gigi probably came out and said, that never happened!
Suitcase that should be showing up any day now because it was a new suitcase I was bringing to fat camp.
Why do you need to keep buying new suitcases, Amber? Why?
My ass was going. Sorry, but now I'm not. So.
Like, you not going is affecting my ability to go. Like, and now you're robbing
Why? Both of them ended up showing up.
The fans of the content they wanted to see. Like,
So Amber has officially announced she is not going to fat camp, which is interesting because this entire storyline has revolved around her potentially going. The build-up, the discussions, the negotiations, the medical exemptions. And now, she's out. See, our world pretty much knew from the beginning this was never going to actually happen, but I do think Keem genuinely believed this was going to be the centerpiece, the main event. Because whether people want to admit it or not, Amber wasn't just a participant, she was the attraction.
Have you ever seen my legs?
No, I've not seen... Oh, actually, I have today. People have been sending me screenshots.
I know exactly which one too. One from her, like, behind.
It's scary, right?
Ugh.
I don't know if it's scary. It's concerning. Answer. Do they fall off from standing up?
Tech shady. Those have probably been there for hours.
No!
Yes, the earthquake. Both hands.
The other hand too.
God, that was
There we
hard.
The instant picking at the shirt.
go.
I'm so skinny now.
Do the fat cam activities. What,
Girl, you're exhausted.
is that a lot? Is that a lot of effort?
No.
Okay. Because
Yes.
you say that you have like these things that were preventing you from going, right? That you have stuff in your house that makes you feel more comfortable, and they probably wouldn't be there at the fat camp. Is it impossible or it's just inconvenient?
Impossible.
Convenient. No, we're literally talking about this, and you're trying to deflect.
Yeah, she's deflecting.
Doesn't want to go.
Well, she also doesn't want to be in the same room with people that would then know how she smells.
Oh, it's gonna be hot. We're gonna be in the middle of nowhere, and she doesn't want to be without her fucking DoorDash. Let's be real. She doesn't want to exercise. She's basically antisocial, so being around other people probably is gonna give her a.
I'm not antisocial.
You are. You are. You sit in your apartment all day, every day. Like,
It's not just that. It's not just that, okay? Because there are plenty of work from home folks that spend a lot of time at home, blah, 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 blah. Whatever reason. It's how she interacts with other people. And I think we even see a bit of it here. She has the facade of this persona she can hide behind, but we see that she does not have much give or take in a conversation with someone. It goes nowhere, and it shows even more so in her vlogs, honestly, when she would interact with someone. Just there's this weird disconnect that you can feel in every single interaction she has. It's her inability to really connect with people.
Feed Me says, "Have you forgave your girlfriend for not letting your cat out?"
Yeah, because it was an accident.
I'm side-eyeing.
Hey, what about my cats for 2 weeks without me?
Hire a cat sitter, bring the
people
cats.
have animals, other people have children that they're having to like figure.
Well, I would say Mama Lynn, but her mom doesn't talk to her really.
I will not do that to my
What's she doing? Is she? I will do it to my baby.
Are you saying that those people are pieces of shit
Go!
for having to do something for their job?
She had to keep getting up. Oh, is this the one where she throws stuff like right at the animal?
Like, you make no sense. Like, so many people have to travel for work and have to come up.
Look at how she just does not care. She's freaking out Romeo. Couldn't remember his name. She doesn't give a shit, dude.
With accommodations for their children,
Look
their
at
pets,
that.
their this and that.
Bruh. Now, granted, it's paper. It's not going to hurt them. But it's just the carelessness. No wonder already Romeo is learning. Stay far away from her.
You're literally just making excuses. Like, I don't know what's going to come out of your mouth is an excuse. Several people have already offered to fucking help you. Your mother had.
Damn. Amber, I bet you would get so many donations if you could strap a fucking bra on those damn things. You know what, Keem? Get her to go to Victoria's Secret and get them to genuinely fit her for a bra for these saddlebags. That's the meanest thing I'll say today, alright? Honestly, couldn't you see it? Just another bra right down here. Hoist them right up. She could have a 4-pack. I'll stop.
Watch your cats.
That's true.
You could pay for someone to come by and check.
Yeah, very that. Don't you have friends, Amber? No? No one that you could trust?
On your cats if your mother couldn't do it.
Yeah, your mom's a good option. Also, it's going to be so difficult to get those off the floor now.
Why?
I've never seen you touch the floor, but I imagine it's difficult. Okay, this is like a safety risk. Okay, I guess not. I thought that would have been like an OSHA.
Why does she throw it back down there?
Like foreman would have to be in the room for this task.
She lifts more than the average forklift, so yeah.
I literally can touch my toes.
If someone would have bet me $1,000, I would have easily said no way.
You're
you're like 5'2" or something, right? You're like,
yeah, she's much closer.
The ground's like right there. That's why. Oh no!
And the belly just pulls her right down. So
hey, all right, I get it.
You demonstrate how you wipe your ass. Like prove that you can reach back there.
That's weird energy. No.
I'll give Amber that. She has a limit. Foodie, on the other hand, she did show freely.
Get your chair back.
This is when I miss Scooter.
Which was truly a fucking flex on Amber.
Reach.
Aww.
Yeah, because he fucking kissed your shelf the whole time. It was so damn annoying.
Well, that would clear out the allegations. Jaffe, hello.
Yeah, 2 quick things, if you don't mind. Number one, just get a bidet, dude. That's number one. Bidets are awesome.
Yeah.
Don't really. I don't. Okay. Yeah.
What's number 2?
Why don't you have a bidet?
Never thought about it.
She could
I'm sure she didn't.
even get out
Amber,
of
we
the
got another
house,
20.
man.
You have to touch the wall,
You
and then
just set
Jaffe
the
can
house
see.
on fire.
Does Jaffe know what I look like?
No, I don't think Jaffe's seen.
My butt's deformed because of how I sleep.
Are you
Sleep sitting up.
on your ass all day? That's why.
No, it's because of how I sleep. I sleep kind of like sitting up a little bit.
Because of the sleep apnea again? Yeah?
Okay.
So you do have sleep
You
apnea.
have sleep apnea.
You still gotta.
Fupa. Girl. Listen, my pause game is quick, but goddamn.
Machines. I love
I
my sleep
might.
apnea machines.
Oh, that poor cat. Tear up that shit, though, dog. It looks like his paw, like his claw might be stuck. I hope she doesn't sit down before he can get it out. He's like, what the fuck is happening? Okay. Alright. Good on you there, Amber.
We got $20 from Lydia saying, shamed you.
He's like right there. Right? Like you literally see the liver tip pushing into him.
Exposed you for not.
That's the back liver tit. You know what, Amber? Go to Victoria's Secret again and get one for the back set too.
Being able to wipe normally, but she dated chicks 1,000 pounds. How did they wipe?
me.
Also, shameful for a nurse to be shaming them.
I don't like it.
Thank God.
Get up and move.
Just put Velcro on
I'm
it.
doing more exercise than you've done in a year.
Oh. Why did it look like she almost caught Twinkie there? Like she whipped around. Oh no, I guess not. But like, right? You saw Twinkie really whipped around quickly. Again, they know when she's on the move, steer fucking clear. Where's Wasabi? Where's Wasabi at? I bet you Wasabi would be a much different cat if he had a proper owner. I guarantee it.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
I mean, some cats are like that, but that's not how Wasabi acted in the beginning. It's how he started to act after months of just being left by himself or with animals he didn't get along with, or in a very neglected, dark, musty apartment, and then just all the neglect over the years. I don't know.
Thank you, Amber, for going.
She doesn't take enough precaution with the calf, in my opinion. Plus, like, Romeo looked a more healthier weight here. He's gotten a lot bigger since.
Back and touching the wall.
Okay, we need to give a recognition to the Humpty Dumpty music in the background. Good God. Fupa. She could die. Good gosh. Or worse, land on a pet.
Big Money says Amber is bigger than she was at 572 pounds.
That's what I'm saying.
She is chair-bound. She can't leave her animals with her mom because she will sell them for party favors.
Oh. That's mean. Funny, but that's mean. I don't know. She is a little more mobile, but I think she just, like, rounded out and got used to it.
Gigi confirms he did. Fupa is right.
Girl, you should have stood up for your mom in that instant. You should have. You should have said something.
Texted Keem, so maybe it was in live. That
She probably can't hear over the pounding of her own fucking heart.
Oh, yeah, he did text Keem.
Liver titty is tittying. Yes, it is.
The liver, the back, like... She even got one forming on her fucking kneecap now, dude. My God. Ah!
That's Amber.
Liver tit!
Amber, that's fucked up.
Reach the bottom of your foot, Big. Oh. Twinkie ran from you. Oh my God. I know I've made this joke before, but where my New Hampshire girlies at? You see Old Man of the Mountain, don't you? In the front and the back.
Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Look here, Amber, this is what I'm saying about the whole situation. I'm not trying to guilt trip nobody. But don't you think you owe Keem that since he gave you a platform to make money when your platform couldn't make any money? You don't...
You know what? Tina? Is that your name, Tina? Period.
think you owe him this and owe yourself that?
No,
Why? He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to give you a place over here.
because I can make money just from my living room.
Really?
Yeah.
We got monetized Amber, right?
No.
No, I'm on this show.
Yeah, because
On
Keemstar
Keem- on
helped you get the
Keem-
show.
Actually, you had to go to your bedroom.
Wow.
Is she still live streaming from her bedroom? I can't remember.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
what she's
I'm
saying.
not going. I'm not going.
What I'm saying to you is, how many times can you let down your supporters who support you day after day after day, and then they want you to go do this big event with us, and you're not willing to do it? You think they're going to keep supporting you, or are you
She doesn't give a shit.
just going to make money off the hate? So you mean
I
something you
don't-
only did for Scooter only? What has Scooter got to do with you doing something for yourself? Scooter might still go. So you mean tell me the only way you're going is Scooter goes? So that tells me that
She's going right into Frown Town. She throws on the frown so freaking quickly. I hate it.
you go back to your own channel, is Scooter possibly going back with you? Is that what the plan was?
No.
Keem giving you the position here, helping you out when your channel got unmonetized. It seems like if he wanted you to go, he's allowing you to make all this money while you're out of a job right now, right? There is
Right.
no YouTube channel right now. It's going to get remonetized in the future. But he said, here's something. Here's something to keep it going. Here's my platform for you. And he's like, can you come to Fat Camp?
I can't.
If Scooter didn't quit, you'd still be going, correct? Am I correct on that?
Even though I didn't want to, yeah.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna wipe your ass for you? Was he gonna give you baths? I mean, what was he gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be so, because I mean, we can get something there for you to get a bath or something. I mean, what was he gonna do so special? You don't want to be here.
You need a sponge on a stick. 2 of them. One for Brown and one for around the town of Amber. Give her her own zip code at this point.
Because Scooter's not.
I'm being really mean today. It is what it is, but at least I can acknowledge it.
Am I correct on that assumption?
I'm here, right? I'm working, right?
This is the worst show you've ever done since you've been here. I can honestly tell you that from a viewer looking in.
Oh!
Why?
The energy's been awful.
Yeah, your energy's off. You're basically saying, people are picking on Scooter. You don't know the lore with Scooter. Scooter's got a long way to go. Scooter was a snake when he first came here. He stabbed a lot of people in the back. It's because he sticks up for people like you and gets sucked in, and then he takes the wrath for it. And that's a wrap. That's how it happens with him.
Yeah, I think he got a little cocky, and that showed in the Amber's getting me bitches left and right. I don't know what he said.
Okay, so you're pretty much saying that anyone who ends up on the show needs to go against me.
Somebody gave you an opportunity.
I mean, for it to be smidgen entertaining, yeah. Yeah.
Of a lifetime. Listen, when I came to the LCU, I came in December. I could not go to fat camp, Amber. My doctor.
Do you think Amber started to use the powder pigments that, Foodie uses?
Said, no way. You know what Kim said? I gave you an opportunity, life-changing money. You owe me that. And I said, you know what, sir? You're right. And
There's genuinely things that I can say right now. I cannot have a real conversation because it would be breaking NDA, so I'm just going to shut my
shut up.
fuck mouth.
You guys got a different NDA than all of us because I'm getting tired of hearing that shit. I mean, I signed NDA too, but I didn't cover all the different things that you guys were talking about. So you guys are going to help NDA. Money. We just weren't supposed to talk about money.
Yep, that's the only one I have.
Well, this is interesting, because
Oh.
while Amber is laughing about not going to fat camp, the rest of the cast is telling a very different story. When the rest of the cast started explaining that they weren't given that same option, that even valid medical concerns didn't excuse them, Amber's response was to laugh, followed by saying, quote, "There's so much I could say, but I can't break NDA," which could be significant, until you hear everyone else explain that their NDAs only covered financial details, not attendance, not participation, just money discussions. So
She would want a bonus, essentially, I bet you, for going and showing up. Which, I don't know why.
now, in hindsight, that statement doesn't create clarity, because instead of explaining why she was the exception, she implied there was an explanation she simply couldn't share. Either Amber signed a fundamentally different agreement than everyone else, or she didn't.
Your fat experience at fat camp is going to be sitting in a chair.
Besides the fucking fact that we have 3
And they had super wide, comfy chairs there, too. She would have been good.
V1 and all the chat is also against me. I am about to fucking leave. If you want to see that go down, you
Oh
can.
my god.
My energy has
She's starting to stutter. She can't even keep the narrative straight.
been different today because my friend is no longer in the fucking LCU, who was my fucking co-host.
Oh, eye roll.
I had one person on my fucking side while everyone else fucking hates me, bro. Like, it's a lot for one person.
Okay, but it was a
Girl, you've been more hated on your own channel for years.
lot for him to handle too, going through his mental health and keeping you happy too. That was a lot of stress on Scooter, bro. A real friend wouldn't put that much pressure on him. When somebody, you
Period.
gotta have gratitude. You gotta have gratitude for people in this world that help you when nobody else will. I mean, Keem went out of his way and we took a lot of hate over here with a lot of her lovers. A lot of our channels got some good stuff from her, but a lot of us got hate. I got plenty of hate because of her lovers. So he gave you a nice big platform. What he's saying is, go to fat camp. It was a simple fact is you're a big name, you're a big content creator, and that's giving back to Keem, who is also a big name and a content creator who gave you part of his universe. But let's just be honest, you didn't want to go from the get-go because of your weight. And it's okay, just say it though.
It'll be covered by H3, it'll be covered by all these other fucking YouTube channels. That's a once in a lifetime thing. You may be Amberlyn Reed, but are you Amberlyn Reed on in like a 1 million subscriber YouTube channel where they're talking about you? They
No.
don't have 1/10 of the coverage that's going to happen from Fat Camp. They're not going to do anything for your career, but a Fat Camp visit will do for you.
Will it?
A Keemstar fucking live event will do for you.
If you don't want to go, then you weren't going to go. I already planned on not seeing you anyways, Amber, and that's okay because I can do without seeing you. But I'll
Go without smelling her.
tell you what, Amber, I don't think, if I was Keem, I would never give you another opportunity if you be on this one. But Scooter would want her to go, right? All right, well, Scooter has said that it's hard to deal with Amberlyn behind the scenes sometimes, her crash outs.
There's no way he said that to you. I do not believe that at all.
You don't have to.
There's no way he said that about me.
He said it in VC
Girl.
with tech. Do you see what I have to deal with? Do you see what the fucking headache
I said
is?
that to you. That's
Okay,
funny
he
as
says-
fuck.
Confirmed by
I mean,
Jason.
I already went through menopause because of cancer, but yeah.
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Oh,
so
God,
sorry.
here we go. Here's a small violin. God damn.
You know what? Finally someone said it, because I'm tired of fucking hearing it. She didn't do a goddamn thing to change her life after, so we might as well pretend she never even fucking had it.
Can I go finish with
Get out of my stuff. I don't I've had it myself and had my own uterus ripped
I
out.
literally was just fucking telling her when you're already with your
If I get you.
No.
I didn't do it. It was Amber.
Sorry,
That was Amber.
I'm allowed to kick someone. If I'm not comfortable with them being on the show anymore, they're allowed to leave.
I got in trouble. I got suspended for 3 days for that. I'm going to leave, but I'm going to tell you something right now, Amber. I'm done with you. Do not speak my name. Don't say another word. You're ungrateful.
I don't give a
Oh, I love it when she goes in.
about you. You know, Keith.
I don't give a fuck about no teeth. You have no brain cells left. You.
Amber, you're one to talk, dog. How many do you have left? 4? All in the front?
Got you an enemy for life.
Tina is the biggest bitch I've ever known.
Straight to fucking bitch. Oh my god. This is a good one today.
Life her. People don't actually like her. They're scared of her, and I'm not going to be one. Her.
I like Tina.
I will leave, and you'll notice the views and the
I like Tina.
money are going to fucking tank, bro.
Well, I mean, if you leave, they're probably just putting poop on a different show. It would just be you who's losing out on anything.
I don't want to leave, but this is miserable. I have BPD. Like, are you joking? So everything is more fucking extreme. And that's
Oh, shut the fuck up. That too. If you're not going to do anything about it, just shut up.
why Tina hates me. Point blank here. There's jealousy inside of her.
I don't think Tina hates you because she's jealous. She's used as a big girl who should.
Bruh, she's got more legs to stand on than you do, and that's saying something, alright?
to stand up and do the shit that is required to be this type of entertainer. You're in a universe built on drama, built on shows where you. Go ahead.
Nothing. I can't say it. It's really NDA stuff. Going to fat camp isn't worth it for me.
Eye roll.
It's not. I'm Amberlynn. Like, I could
Yeah, exactly. You're Amberlynn. Everyone hates you.
do this show somewhere else. It's like me and Keen together should be grateful for each other.
Where can you go, Amber? Where can you go where they literally, metaphorically speaking, bring the town fool out into the square and just let everyone hurl tomatoes at them for a fucking shilling? That's the word I was looking for. Like, that's the literal equivalent of what you are.
Amber genuinely sounds confused that anyone would think she owes Keem anything. She literally says, I'm Amberlynn Reed. As if that alone
That's so gross. That's so fucking gross. It's on the level of delusion as that lady. If y'all saw the Justin Timberlake DUI video that we did. She's like, that's Justin Timberlake, sexy back, or whatever she said.
settles it. But let's be very clear about the timing here. This wasn't Peak Channel Amber. This was demonetized Amber. This was Amber being given a monetized platform again, while simultaneously acting.
This was her last fucking resort, alright? What was she to do?
Like she was the one providing the opportunity. Not participating in it, but providing it.
From what Tina is saying is like, you're not giving that in return. Like, he finally got you, and you're over here doing him a favor, and he just wants you to be at Fat Camp to do the content and be there as like your name, because your name being at Fat Camp will bring a lot of views for all the shows.
I got rested face syndrome. I got bitch syndrome. I got PTSD. I got CCCZ. I'm a Better Business Bureau wants to turn me down. I got confinement. I got all kinds of going on. But guess what I'm going to do? Get my motherfucker bill and go to Fat Camp.
Good God.
SpongeBob says, speaking for myself, who doesn't
She's having trouble.
get fun others being humiliated. The way people treat ALR is the most toxic thing I've ever seen. She's expected to take what most of us couldn't. Stop manipulating her about Fat Camp.
She doesn't need to come here. Look at her. She's up and moving. Get a job.
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, 1 out of 15,000. We got you. But she talks to everybody else, calls them no teeth, makes fun of people with no teeth, fat faces, cockroaches, the way they live, everything else. It's okay for her to do that, though, right? We can't give her nothing back.
Anyone could be in the chat and saying I'm the most coddled person here, but everyone always comes in to yell at me. Doesn't make sense. But
I came in to tell you that I think that you owe Key more than that. But of course, you're in.
Well, I mean, you are coddled. I don't know as though anyone else in the LCU can be defined as coddled. That's a very specific thing.
Read, so you don't think you owe anybody anything, and I get it. And that's, you know, and fuck you in the chat. You think it's...
She thinks people being friendly with each other, actually being friends, is coddling each other. That says a fucking lot, doesn't it?
Funny to have co-hosts that are not willing to do the same thing you are. Scooter would have fucking went. She would have went. That's sad. But still, I don't see why Scooter would have had to pick her up, though. You're a content creator. You make a lot of money. You should make your own way there. I would have said something.
Period.
About that, too, because Scooter shouldn't be used.
Toddler Lynn will not be remonetized because your channel has no content, no views. You act so entitled. You Okeem. Stop being a baby. Go Tina. Go Fupa.
I need people to know that, like, mental things are scary.
There are girls outside right now that are taking selfies in front of a rock wall.
Bam! Alright, we're gonna end there. Good gosh, you guys. I knew it'd be a long one, but I feel like this was a really entertaining one today. Alright? I've been enjoying the LCU retros, because I've said this before in the past, that, like, for some reason, when it's like, okay, we're updating, like, this is live, essentially. Oh, it riles me up so much more. So much more. There's something subconsciously in my head that just makes it an angrier react. Which, I still get pissy because this content is unbearable. Not on Apathetic Facts' part. They do the best that they can with what they're given. Speaking of Appa, everyone go subscribe. Show your support. I mean, duh. Why wouldn't you? Like I said, keep an eye out. There's going to be more Foodie because she's been raging, dog. And the consensus is that she might have swooped on through the Montreal area so she could get a little jiggy with Natter, but he turned her down. I don't know. We're going to have to dive in, but we will get into that. And then this afternoon, I don't know. We'll see. Thank you so much, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Take care.